never think I'd get away from you. You're sitting in your room thinking about what to do. You had to call my phone 6 times, I let it go. Breathing that morning
This one?
Here.
Right here?
Level 2.
This is level 2.
This is level 2. Yeah, choose one.
Medium what?
Medium.
Medium.
Medium. 它的东北都很直接。
然后拿嘛。
At night I see you across the bar. You appear to me. Spotlights right on you. Disco ball lit.
哎，我还没有，自己还没拍。
Wake up in the morning, your thoughts are running wild. Breathe deep, relax your mind. Another bruising memory is knocking at the door. Say no, leave it behind. There's no gray in the sky, and no clouds are passing by. Gotta chase those blues away. It's a bright sunny day.
很有香精的味道哎。
拍一点不算。
这个原因的话 ，OK，你就是觉得他什么性格不合啊，或者是这样，我是没觉得啊。哎，如果你们是因为有这种理由啊，不是无忧无虑为了那种，因为